Hello everyone, welcome back to Miata Mayhem. I know you guys have missed me, and I know I've been gone a while, but I just had to figure out what to film. So, it's been 40s and 50s out here in Ohio, and life's been well, and I've been driving the Miata around, but I haven't really been filming it, because I haven't been doing much to it. But I'm thinking, it might be an idea, and you guys can let me know in the comments. Daily vlogs, perhaps. I know you guys, a lot of YouTubers are successful with it, so maybe we should try it, and I know I do a lot of funny stuff, so not trying to toot my horn or anything, but I do think I'm genuinely kind of funny, but I think the daily vlogs would be pretty cool. And when we get into the video here, I wish I would have been daily vlogging then, because you guys are really gonna, well, you guys might like it. I definitely don't like it, and we'll figure it out. But I wish I was daily vlogging when this happened, but that's probably what I'm gonna do, because I want to get my channel to grow, and right now it just ain't growing. But hopefully, it grows. But the Miata is looking better than ever. It's running better than ever until now. And let's get into this upload, and I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so as you guys can see here, not a red hardtop, and this car looks completely different without a red hardtop. So I got to give a shout out to my boy Mason. He works out at one of our bases, and he's a hardworking guy, and he does vinyl and graphics designs and stuff. So he wrapped this for me, wrapped it for 75 bucks. I went ahead and gave him 80 for a nice little $5 tip, because the guy did a good job. And I got this wrap off of fellers.com. Got it for 96 bucks. It is 3M 1080 vinyl. It looks really good. It laid really good, and it's really cool because it starts out as just a big square piece of vinyl, and you sit here and just run it over this curved surface, and it's actually pretty crazy. I mean, it takes a lot of heat and just a lot of maneuvering and patience, but he did it, and it looks great. And there's some spots where you might see some red pop up, but for the surface you're working with, I mean, this hardtop was not that great of a condition hardtop before, so I sanded the spots that were chipped and did the best I could with the limited amount of resources and money I had. So I think it looks pretty good. It looks really good in the sun, as you can see here, and it matches the car relatively well. I mean, I was just going for black on black. The shades of black might be a little bit different, but it's way better than red, and I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. I know I talked about it with you guys in the last video when I ranted on you, which I'm sorry, the rant was pretty serious, but it did give me some views. But this one's gonna give me some views too. But as you can see here, I don't know if the light is hitting it right, but some imperfections that it was my fault, not the wrap guy. But you can see where the fiberglass has kind of got bumps, and I don't know if you can see it in the film or not, we'll see. But it's just kind of got some imperfections on it. But other than that, it looks really good. Try to give them a rundown around it real quick here. It looks good, and I'm sure you guys are wondering why the hood's popped, but you guys will wait for the next segment of the clip and the upcoming little video on the next we'll show here. But yeah, I think it looks really good. It matches the car good. I couldn't be happier with it. It makes the hardtop look 10 times better. So let's get into the depressing part of this video. And yeah, I say that with sorrow. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, everybody. So here we are. We're sitting in the Miata. Now, Garrett and I were just out driving this car, and it was driving fine. The temp gauge was fine. Oil pressure was fine. I mean, everything was running good. The car was running like it's supposed to. And then I get into the driveway, and I'm sitting here on my phone, and Garrett goes, it's smoking. And I was like, what do you mean? I looked up, and over there, peeking through right there, on the driver's side headlight, it was up, and there's smoke seeping through where it meets the hood up there. So I was like, oh no. So I, hurried up, grabbed this, got out of the car, and Garrett was still in the car. I ran up here, and as you can see, there's a lot of antifreeze all over the car, and it was seeping out of the corners here. Tried to clean it up a little bit. Seeping out of the corners, in through here, on the hoses. I don't know if you can see it. It's on the belts, on the hoses. You get down here, and it's just all over my hoses, radiator. You can see it right there. It made a real mess, and it's completely out of antifreeze now. It's all in those rags and kind of stained the concrete, but hopefully that will power wash up or something, and there's a little bit more of it. So we're kind of stuck in the waters here. It's gonna have to sit here. But the good news is we were driving it around, everything was fine, and it broke down at home, which I'm thankful it broke down at home, because I would have had to got a tow truck and everything. It would have been a pain in the butt. So the guy that did the engine swap on the car and got it back running is gonna come over tomorrow with his trailer and trailer back to his house and look at it. I think it might be a bad radiator, because I didn't replace the radiator. So I think it might be that, but we'll see what happens, and hopefully it's not too pricey, because I'm kind of on a budget and running low on funds until summer. So hopefully it's that and nothing else. I know it's kind of a sad scene because, you know, this car hasn't been dead in a couple months and it sat for 7 years without running, which I will not let that happen. If anything, we might have to sell it and get another one, but I don't think it's that serious. But if it came down to that, Miata Mayhem would definitely not die. I wouldn't leave you guys in the dark. So if you want, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna start a GoFundMe. I got you guys there. But yeah, if you guys, you know, guys got any tips or anything, let me know in the comments. It's kind of sad, but we'll get it back up and running. I got the car turned off in time to where it wouldn't overheat, and I just want to make sure the motor's fine because the motor's the most expensive part. I mean, a radiator can be switched out, new antifreeze can be thrown in. I think we'll be all right. I mean, you can see it all over the car. I mean, it made it just a huge mess, but it's parked, it's safe. It's gonna get trailered out tomorrow and get fixed this week. So hopefully we're back on the road making videos. But yep, that's kind of the sad news here. All right, I hope you guys liked the video. You know, it's sad. I said it for like the 50 million time in this video. It's sad. It's pretty crappy, but we'll be back. This ain't gonna be the end of Miata Mayhem. It's not gonna be the end of Zippy. She will be back on the road and tearing the streets up. And spring's right around the corner, so let the mayhem begin. But we'll get it back on the road, and you know, we're gonna do some daily vlogs up on this channel, get you guys hyped up and let you guys see the inside of our lives and what we do here at Miata Mayhem, because we're pretty crazy. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys. So if you could, make sure you like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and I'll see you on the next one.